Run, Roach. Go, go. Not so fast, Roach.
Leave us be, we beg you.
We ain't in need of no help.
You have suffered enough. We've not got no need for your help.
Have no fear, good man. Our labors shall be done quickly.
Milton, look.
Get out!
In the flesh.
Hail, Witcher! Let us go inside and greet...
And you, fear not. We shall put an end to the rule of...
Found your message on a notice board.
You see, Palmerin? I told you. The Griffin at White Orchard. I knew.
Milton de Peyrac Peyrin and Palmerin de Lawnful.
Here short,
You must forgive us, our... surroundings. When we pledged to place the...
Get involved in some squabble?
we discovered that in retreating, the Redanian garrison had left this land's tillers. These plunderers shall soon descend on this village.
We are both sworn to fight injustice and oppression wherever they rear their heads.
So,
Palmerin wishes first to appeal to their sense of decency.
yeah,
We must afford them a chance to stand down.
doesn't happen in these lands.
If they do not heed my reprimand, we at least will know.
Fine. Naturally, I'll help when Palmer...
Excellent. Then we've but...
They's a coming!
Hear that? You're...
Let us go out.
Hark! Contemptible curs!
He mean us?
I, Palmerin de Lawnfall, call upon you to repent.
Regular punch
To prey
and
upon
duty here.
commoners is no honor. To loot that...
Right good jest, that.
Nay, wait, Zorg. These lads are a lark. Mayhaps they...
Oi, players! Can you talk?
Noble Palmerin's giving you a chance.
Or what?
Or you'll find yourself fighting knights errant in the pay of the Duchess of Toussaint, and they eat...
There's 3 of them. 2 turtled up. Some wench sent them. Folk...
Ooh, insulted the...
Indeed, we cannot let the affront go unpunished.
By the crane, villains, ready your arms!
I shall make petty of you!
Why do they not emerge? It is over.
Warned you it'd be like this. Fear you as much as they did the bandits now.
Ah, it is true.
And we shall, my friend. Come, Geralt.
So fess up. What brings you such a long...
We are to deliver Her Grace the Dutch...
Is sacred in Toussaint.
Most honorable Geralt, slayer of monsters, for us never have you been known to deny help to the innocent. Free us from the beast which floods our streets with... Come to our aid, Witcher.
Shall you answer her?
Might be the most fervent and now we've got all that behind us. I want to hear more about this beast. Some kind of monster? Just guessing.
Most assuredly, though no one has caught a good look at it.
Look, some sketches drafted from descriptions given by those who claim they glimpsed the beast.
How many victims so far?
2. When Her Grace learnt of the second, she discharged us immediately to fetch you.
An ill wind blows, Geralt. The beast cannot be tracked. Folks say it will...
I sometimes think back.
You cannot be thinking.
No. Just
So you accept the contract?
We must set off at once.
ready to go. Soon as...
Ah, then put
To Toussaint! Toussaint, the land of love and wine.
Exactly how I remembered it.
You will find Beauclair's changed some these past years.
walk about when you have the chance. You will see for yourself.
To me, place always seemed straight out of a fairy tale. Knights errant, elven palaces.
For my lady! You watch out! I swore I'd kill a monster!
big beast. Tackling it single-handed? None too wise.
Neither is love born of wisdom, Witcher. So, Guillaume, out with it. Which fair damsel inspired you to vow to kill that filth?
The most beautiful among them.
If he wishes to guard her name a secret, he need not reveal it.
You I do not know, sir, nor seem you a knight, yet still I am
I'll take the trophy. Why not? Could find someone who'll pay to buy it. Put up a good fight against the giant.
None. In Toussaint we mostly chase bandits. But I vowed I'd bring my heart's champion.
You don't mean to hunt the beast, I hope. The matter's best left to...
Another challenge awaits me. Yet if Geralt is to hunt the beast, The river surrendered a corpse. It washed up in the meander by the cockatrice.
Securing the area? Better...
Set forth, then. I shall ride for the...
Such good fortune you found us. Such good fortune you found us.
Brave kid, Guillaume.
Parmanin oversaw his upbringing. Guillaume is his kid.
Can't get used to the way you knights talk, especially how you switch back and forth between flowery and, well, near normal.
We are knights errant, in the service of her gracious magnificence. When we appear in her name or speak on her behalf, we are bound by tradition. No one here. They must have removed the body already.
Let's look around. Make sure they didn't miss anything.
In order!
They say her grace is called in to tend to the beast. Kill her from the north, they say. What? With no lads brave enough? Of course we have. But bravery's not enough against the beast. It wields dark powers. That calls for a witcher. Or an mage. Kiss a dog's ass. Excuse me.
Oh, what?
Oh?
What's in the works today? Normally I'd
Could replace them with...
replace...
Show me what you got. Thanks. So...
Oh?
What's in the works today? Swilling wine, rolling in the hay? They say her grace is called in.
Well, it's hard on the nerves, eh? That's why you're so great.
With no lights great enough.
Hobnailed boots, multiple sets of prints. Ducal guard, clearly. Let's see where they went. Walked along the shoreline.
Perhaps the body lay on the bank.
got guests. Careful.
I will send you all! For my name is not Milton the Pirate!
Let's dance.
Follow! Perish! I will fell you all! For my name is not Milton the Pirate! For the glory of her grace, I shall make patty of you!
Not good.
For my name is not Milton the Pirate! For the glory of her grace, I shall make patty of you!
Drawn here by the smell of blood. Let's keep looking. Only blood-soaked scraps left of the victim's clothing. Good quality cloth.
A wealthy victim, correct?
Looks it. Anything taken by the current ends up in these shallows.
Yes, the stench is fierce.
Footprints. See them? And a rut made by the hull of a boat. Left recently, I'd say. Dragged some nets onto the bank, then cut them to untangle them. Lot of blood, so the corpse must have been cut up. Quartered, maybe.
It's likely they loaded the body parts onto a boat and sailed off.
Gonna dive in, check the other nets. Chief. Monogrammed DLC. A noble's accessory, clearly. Be nice to know where they took the corpse.
What now?
This isn't the site of the murder. We know that. Current brought the body here. Corpse need to find out where.
The inn. Its patrons must have seen.
One thing. Found a handkerchief in...
Delacroix? It cannot be. Was it he, the beast?
Seems so.
Long past. We were close friends.
Foes.
He did. But I do not see what that...
I understand.
I shall have to leave you soon. Return to court.
Barely got back to Toussaint.
A knight in the service of Her Illustrious Highness knows no rest. In fact, I'd feared I would return too late to fulfill my duty. Yet it seems I've arrived in the nick of time. Once you have finished examining the corpse, be sure to report to Henrietta.
Patrolling on an empty stomach. Dreadful.
They say her grace was called in to tend to the beast. Kill her. What? With no knights brave enough?
Henrietta?
Her Grace, the Duchess. I forget myself at times. We address each other by our first names in private. Never in Pomrick's presence, however. He found such familiarity offensive. A watering hole for traders, smugglers, boatmen. But you will find no better crayfish. By my troth, could that be the musty scent of fresh pâté?
Naught else, Sir de Peyrac Pay.
We would be honored if you would join us.
But why do I not detect even a...
No soup today, on account of there being no crayfish.
This corpse is precisely why we're here. For the man whom you've invited to join you.
We invited 2 men to join us, yet since Sir de Peyrac...
Name's Geralt.
A humble introduction.
Spare us the petty insults. Geralt is a mock.
I was the one to find the corpse.
Ask Geralt, please.
Need to examine the body.
They ferried it across, then loaded it.
What? Why, Corvo Bianco is Baron Russell's estate.
While you were gallivanting...
Who was that? Woman who just left.
Doubtless Ninnis, the innkeep's daughter. But hold, Geralt.
It is no secret. The Baron had gambling debts up to his ears.
I told Russell he'd get his comeuppance.
Such are the times. Today's not...
It's true what they say.
Thanks for the hospital.
Corvo Bianco lies a short way from here.
Not coming with? Oh yeah.
Some sort. Her Grace bestowed a great honor on me, even before we departed for...
A little tempted to ask a few questions, but it sounds like...
Do you know the colors I would see on the Duchy's banners? Red, white, and rose. Never you worry.
Run,
The
Roach.
air here is such that one is never hungover.
The guard brings peace
Slower.
to our veins. Flout its writ and rot in chains.
Come on, Roach. Sounds of a fight. Have to hurry. throat torn open by man-like jaws. Man-like, except for long fangs. Busted ribs, blood from the ears. Took a solid hit. Massacred by a vampire. Not an Ekimara, though. Or a flitter. Bruxa. Gotta be. Killed with a single blow. In the cellar. Gotta be. Claw wounds from 5 separate claws, spread of a small human hand. Attacker had no trouble knocking over the cart. Revermuck carried the body in his cart. Footprints. Small, bare feet. Lead deeper into the cellar. Fell down the stairs, broke his neck. Hurled against the wall with great force. You. Saw you at the inn. I know what you are. Don't know why you killed these people, though. Clearly wasn't for their blood. We don't have to fight.
You are wrong. I cannot let you leave.
get to the body. What was she doing at the table, though? Stinks. Waterlogged. Both hands amputated. Body was quartered just as I thought. Laid in water for some time. Head swollen. Something in the throat. A pouch, bulging with coins. Nilfgaardian florins, from several different provinces. If the murderer did this, means we're dealing with a sentient thinking beast. Body was chopped up, blows struck with great force, but bones sliced through, not crushed. Creature that killed him had long claws, sharp as a witcher's blade. First sank its claws into the... No Bruxa did this. Third hand. A spare? Except it's clearly not the victim's. Guardsmen must have not noticed it as they picked everything up. How's this possible? Still warm. Blood still flowing? Several monster species can regenerate. Never heard of that happening to their severed limbs, though. Or of their limbs seeming completely alive after so much time. Examine the tissue more closely later. Might learn something. So, murderer was clearly a monster, but then why'd the Bruxa come here for the severed hand? Now, pouch shoved. Lots of questions, no answers so...
Hey-ya! Move it! Come on, Roach. Run, Roach.
Come on now.
Then what?
Halt! Not stop.
Slower.
Abercrombie!
Let's see what you got in... So long.
What are your needs, master?
Let's see what you got in... So long.
Here, master.
Good man! I need a fresh set of shoes.
Hey, slow now. Need to speak to the Duchess, urgently.
All right, you scamps. Story's done. Go find your parents.
But the Pomerine. What about the story of Rittik and the dragon?
Our tales for another time. But take a good look at the man who stands before you now.
Master Richard. But the Black Knight.
The cutter of custom.
Moral victory.
Rubbish.
Now, that... Her Enlightened Highness has doubtless arrived at the tournament.
Lead the way. Who's fighting? Nilfgaardian gladiators?
Close, but not quite.
Someone's gonna fight a Shaelmar? With only some bells on its tail to confuse it, slow it down?
Whatever is the problem? The beast is a gift from the Emperor, no less.
This is dangerous.
I saw a spectacle of the sort of Yarina in Nunez.
Might have gotten lucky. Shaelmar might have been lame. Who knows? Besides which, releasing a monster that... Let's go.
I dedicate my imminent victory.
For honor! Onward!
Gotta keep it down. Can't really tell where we are.
Alas, for night! In one mighty bound, to give fight to the beast, it turns to pound! Out, brief flame! And thus the witch's life will snuff. All our hopes, alas, turns to dust. Bring up the ocean and set fire to the wood. For nothing in this struggle can come to any good. It was all in the monsters the victor, that naught shall have come of valor and free.
For honor! Onward!
Gotta keep it down.
Alas, for nightling, the beast How came the witcher in one mighty bound to give fight to the beast? Its plans confound! All our hopes, alas, had turned to dust. Break up the ocean and set fire to the wood, for nothing in this struggle can come to any good. beast has been weighed by the gods. Soon the witches shall triumph against all odds. Alas, Merlin lies prostrate. He has breathed his last breath. A wrenching witcher, and bravely unto death. Danced and spun, struck the monster right through! Strikes belly, Helmut's eyes wrinkle out, blood gets born in jelly. The Shelma lies defeated by Geralt of Rivia, master of the witchering trade. Behold, as the last gasps of life seep from the beast.
Master Geralt, do what you must. Finish the deed!
Monster's no threat. No need to kill it.
A victor may always show mercy. It is his right. Long live Geralt the Merciful! Pikeman, see to the beast.
Forgive me. I am not as nimble as in my younger years.
You fought bravely. Guillaume,
The lad came damned close to...
I'm...
Smile as befits a hero and keep...
Geralt. We must... talk. Vivian.
You shall talk later.
Geralt, magnificent, breathtaking.
Your Grace.
We knew that to summon you was a brilliant idea.
And I'm true.
See to our young hero. Hop, hop. We had been long awaiting your arrival.
Your Grace.
Naturally. We shall need Damien. He led the investigation pending your arrival. Tell us, have you come alone?
Wish to see Dandelion?
Yes. I mean, no. If we could turn back time, we would make certain he sat in a tower till he rotted. Ah, the very man we would entrust with these tasks.
Your Grace.
Greetings. I examined the body of the beast's last victim. Might have found something. Need to analyze it. Also like to hear all you know about the...
Firstly, call me Damien, please. I've heard much about you.
Damien, we settled... Are the legends true? Do witchers you...
Not quite, Your Grace. Law of surprise.
Disappointing. This law sounds rather romantic. I fear you'd not have much use for any of this. Thus, we've decided you shall receive the deed to a vineyard. Title to the vineyard shall be given to you at once. Surely you'll need lodgings while you hunt. The...
Lovely, generous gesture, Your Grace.
Is it now? The Chancellery's bungled things again, we fear. Yet, in its mood, a morgue should present minimal problems to a witcher.
Thank you, Your Grace. I accept the contract. How'd it start?
Crespi was the first to die. He was famed once.
Crespi was not loved by the wine merchants. He was ruthless in business and thought...
How'd he die?
Quite unusual, the circumstance. He was at a feast when suddenly he had died of wounds in...
So he died suddenly, but the body was on its knees.
So it seems.
Second murder.
In the city there are certain nooks. No one... With the first murder, terror gripped the city. Its inhabitants grew...
Criminals fear the beast? Telling in a way. Take it you've excluded the possibility that Ramon...
Do you believe me an amateur? Not hands, but claws.
His body was found in the gutter, dressed in nightshirt and cap. A pillow placed under his head.
Someone went to a lot of trouble to make him look ridiculous.
It's not out of the question. Dulac had...
So, first...
The same could be said of the third. Sir Delacroix was what...
He made a veritable fortune in the grain trade.
Found a coin pouch on his body. Contained florins dating from...
Delacroix loved coin, true.
Lots of similarities between the victims. All the bodies were found in strange places under
These were honorable men. We are horrified by...
Might be the point. From what you say, none was a model of virtue.
All the murdered men were knights who swore fealty to the...
Knights of Toussaint swear fealty to...
Honor, wisdom...
Beast seems to be pointing up moral decay, denouncing it. Victims were all humiliated.
Honor compromised by the pillory. Wisdom by ridicule.
Can't discount the theory if it's on the lips of everyone in town. Say our reasoning's right. Next murder.
Let's think. At the moment, all the knights are either at the tourney grounds or in the palace...
Milton mentioned something. Seemed excited to prance around in a bunny... Hang on. Strange circumstance.
Could it be that simple? Is Milton de Peyrac...
Milton also knew Delacroix.
Damien! To miss something so obvious. De Peyrac Peyrin, Crespi, Delacroix, and...
Your Grace.
Rather problematic. You see, the garden entertainments are due to start, and he's disguised as the hare.
We must call up...
First and foremost. Damien, order the garden searched immediately, but discreetly. By... And you, Witcher, follow me. A murder is out of the question. Horses? Your Grace!
What the hell? Why, I said... Your Highness, I...
Mind it doesn't get wrinkled. Onward!
Your Grace seems right at home in the saddle.
Like the wind! It's her! It's her! Clear the way, I said!
Hurry!
We must go to where the game is being held. The participants must find a unicorn's horn, a golden fish, and a phoenix egg. With these in hand, they can deduce where the hare, Milton, hides.
Mean we need to find those things too?
We've no other option. But time is of the essence, so we shall have to break the rules. On second thought, through here. I shall show you where the hunt plays out. Then we will split up. You will get hold of the unicorn horn and the golden fish. While I nab the phoenix egg. That will be quickest.
Golden fish.
Please, Geralt. Look there, towards the water. See the lights? The hunters are trying to hook the fish from boats. You must simply dive in and find it.
The unicorn. How do I catch it?
It's terribly skittish, true, but I'm sure you will find a way to earn its trust. It runs around, over there, look. The golden fish and the horn both contain things or clues that will help. All clear? Then...
Night, bluff, and wine counsel no half-hearted.
one were to call a state courageous or coward, what other part of the state would one have in mind?
Oh, is my head ever spinning after last night?
Golden fish should be easy to spot once I'm under.
What a scoundrel!
But my, is he manly?
Looked gold to me, counter to the rules.
Who is that man?
Live her grace! Street!
Art is not life's bread and butter, but its fruit.
Yes, a face no intent could help. Unicorns are thought to make music, but this is no true unicorn.
Perhaps an apple will work. Or some sweets.
We would not be in this
Do you really wish to have this...
Hush, or you'll spook.
Hey, folks. Gonna have to ruin your fun. Sorry.
Who's that?
Roach won't eat bread either, except if it's stale. Roach likes carrots. Maybe Unicorn will too.
This is an outrage! An outrage, I tell you!
It's against the rules.
What would you say to a delicious, crunchy carrot? Easy. Gardens are huge. Be better off on horseback.
That's not it at all. It was to be golden.
Do you think I don't know that?
Hey, wait. Stop. It's important.
King Cormorant, sire, accept this offer.
As the moon is heavenly coursed up trace, when a soul of good
This ruins the game!
Disgraceful.
I want to go back to the surface.
But your grace,
No
a
buts.
fruitful...
If you please, Your Grace.
We do not please.
But it's against the rules.
I am the... Geralt!
Got a key and a clue.
I've another. Who wrote this drivel? I begin like a groan, hollowed out with ease.
Let's see. Grown. With ease gives us green, right? And mouse with a head of hard cheese. Greenhouse?
You're a genius. Several greenhouses in the gardens, indeed. But only one.
Greenhouse it is then. Wait here.
What the butch?
What was that?
I'm here.
This belonged to you, maybe?
It did, but you may keep it. I've a new one. I do not know you. I've done you no harm. Yet first you butchered a Bruxer who was dear to me. Now you pursue me. Why?
You've killed 4 innocent people, at least.
And you? How many innocents have you cut down?
Not here to talk about...
Yet that is exactly what...
What do you mean, they? Duchess hired...
Is it as simple as that? I would ask you to convey to the Duchess that I've but one victim left, but you'll not get the chance.
You were to stay where you were. Regenerate!
I know you're in trouble. I can help.
I'll help myself!
No, he's my friend. Yes, Geralt, it's me.
Regis? You alright?
All is well. All's in order. Wounds such as these heal on vampires in moments. But we've...
How's this even possible? Last I saw you...
I was a bubbling, shapeless smear, having been rather spectacularly melted into a column of a certain castle. In somewhat better shape now, as you can see. Hardly peak form.
I'm sorry. What happened?
No need, Geralt. Bygones. I did not have to... Why do you think I've come? It shall not be easy, as Dettlaff can be rather stubborn.
So that's his name.
You might call it that. Though Dettlaff is...
Haven't exactly done a great job with that. He's killed...
For good reason, I'm sure. Understand.
Seem pretty damn...
I am. Despite appearances to the contrary, you two are quite alike. You've both noble hearts, yet... Remember the year 964?
That was 3 centuries ago.
Blind fear gripped Rivia, Lyria, and Spala. Women and children would die.
Brute of Lyria. Read about it. Chewed up almost 200, then fell to a common poacher, supposedly.
It fell to Dettlaff, who then found a poacher asleep in the brush near his snares and dropped the fiend's corpse at his feet. And thus, a legend was born.
Huh. Vampires rarely help you.
You err. He slew it for one reason alone. The monster killed a lad who once in the street had offered Dettlaff an apple, expecting nothing in return.
Terribly noble of him.
You do not have a monopoly on Vilgefortz melted my body. Dettlaff found what was left. As per our codex, he chose the latter. Regenerated me at no small expense.
Probably same thing at me.
Much more than that. The act itself made us blood brethren.
Always had.
Each vampire has a unique talent. One they hone over centuries. In point of fact, he prefers the company of lesser vampires and shuns that of humans. If he walk...
Gotta find him.
Well, we share a cause then.
Not entirely.
I know you've a contract on his head. Yet your true task is to stop the beast.
All in all, sure.
Let us find him. By the time we...
Fine. All right already.
Hear that?
The posse. Knights must have...
I prefer they not find me here. I've makeshift quarters at Mère Lachey's...
See you.
Witcher, we flew here as fast as our course...
Still investigating. About to inspect this site.
Sirs, we must let... We must allow the Witcher to ply his trade.
Go, go.
Sir! Sir! A letter for you, sir!
Letter? Who from?
Can't rightly...
See what it says here?
I knew I should have wiped dirt on that stamp. Bumbotch!
My dear Geralt.
I hope all is well. I imagine you hot on the whatever is keeping you busy, perhaps you'll need a break. The tome's author claims a certain Professor Moreau once called Beauclair home. I don't know much else, but I suspect that alone might pique your interest. The tome... I'm enclosing a map I found folded. Please be careful and come back to me quickly.
A professor who studied Witcher mutations.
Witcher?
Come on now.
Kessa herself. Welcome, good.
Show me where you... So long.
You shan't find anything.
Move it!
Ooh!
Damn, you're ugly.
Regis. Couldn't have picked some other place to meet.
Regis!
Damn it. Locked. No way I got the place wrong. This is it. Gotta be. Gotta be another way in around here. Victuals aplenty around here.
Agreed to meet a vampire at a cemetery. How much more cliché can you get? Could have left the door unlatched.
What of my privacy? I value it rather deeply. Unmolested, especially by unwanted guests.
True enough.
I shall do whatever's in my power. Yet what you want or even need must...
Come on. Gotta be some...
Vampires can evade detection by the senses, and no divina...
And this?
Wherever did you get that?
Off one of the beast's victims, found by a bend in the river. Body... And with the ring seemed the odd one out.
It's Detlef's hand, without a doubt.
Ring's pretty intriguing.
It comes from our home, where we lived before the conjunction of spheres. You might call him a humanist. He saw...
Respect? Meaning not to treat us like cattle to be slaughtered for...
Precisely. And the reason why I, in turn, gave it to Detlef.
Can't you just summon Detlef? You're both...
If I'm to be entirely candid, there is indeed one.
Last resort?
There is a big... But the very act of contacting this being, an exercise as perilous to me as it would be to you.
The hand.
You've heard of Covenarius.
Rings a distant... But if memory serves, Covenarius never...
He did prove it, just never managed to publish his findings. It's complicated. So, without delving into detail...
How's it work?
We must brew a decoction which Covenarius gave a rather poetic name. Resonant. This triggers visions of events linked.
Any chance we might see what
Indeed. Though I also hope...
Covenarius spent half his...
You guessed correctly. In addition...
There's my moon glands. What was that?
A raven? Rather a common sight at this latitude. Perhaps they'll find one in the area, and I would hazard that a flock of ravens will spy and it will take them some time.
Not really in the mood for your concoction.
Geralt of Rivia,
Not about to fall.
Ever vigilant, even in his sleep. Quite vampire-like, in fact.
Far as I know...
You were right. No.
Knew it. Impossible. My brethren hunted down...
Then it seems you must revise your knowledge of spotted whites. But... It seems I know this home it haunts. Recall a tale about...
Now,
I don't recall much in particular. Really don't...
Come on, search your memory.
I believe it... Sorry, Geralt. I try not to clutter my mind. What are your thoughts?
A specimen of a species thought long extinct.
Ah, professional curiosity. Personally, I've no...
Whites rarely appear in the woods, even less likely to find them in a...
What's your point?
This might not be a spotted white apple.
I sincerely doubt it. Raven...
What exactly did...
The area around the estate.
Spoons.
Spare me the skeptical smile. I'm but the bearer of this news.
Let's do this.
Do you imagine the what?
Worst case scenario? So...
Yes.
Tomes?
We require...
All right.
And to you, my...
Giddy up. Come on.
Our guests. Never a good omen. Just as Raven wasn't lying. Spoons all over the place. Strange. I sense that the spoons are beating out some kind of rhythm. A message. Trying to tell me something. None shall sit and dine with you at your table. No spoon you have shall say to you. Never again shall you wish to spy your reflection in the mirror. Sounds like a curse, all right. Somebody's clearly obsessed. Regis mentioned the place might be cursed. Can't be a coincidence. Need to look around. What a pigsty. Need to search it thoroughly. Find a way to collect some white saliva. White's obsessed. A real collector. Thoroughbred. Poor girl. Realized she was changing into a monster. Recorded it in her diary. Poignant. Spoon's incredible. The craftsmanship. Must have graced a rich man's table. Smashed mirror. As if someone couldn't stand to look at themselves. The monster. Journal's author, maybe? Spoon. Pretty ordinary. Maybe a little old. No spoon you have shall say to you. Whatever lives here treated that literally. Still searching for the right spoon. Skeletons. Doubt they came here willingly. This have anything to do with the curse? None shall sit and dine with you at your table. It'd make sense. Woman's name scratched into this wooden spoon. Romantic. Right arm bit right off. Teeth all knocked out. Somebody tried to force feed him. Broken neck. Indentation in the skull's lateral surface. Smacked in the head with something heavy. Another spoon. Yep, just as normal as the last one. Spoon key. Sophisticated crafting. Tag bears a description. White's a true collector. White's obsessed. A real collector. Thoroughbred. fang marks. Probably choked to death. None shall sit and dine with you at your table. No spoon you have shall sate you. Never again shall you wish to spy your reflection in the mirror. Actually does seem like a White's lair. Bit atypical, but still. Cauldron should be somewhere around here. Spoon. Pretty ordinary. Maybe a little old. Cauldron I was looking for. White's not particularly tidy. Another spoon. Yep, just as normal as the last one. Table's set. White, who lives here, is getting ready for some sort of feast. White that lives here, definitely afflicted by a curse, and it's been trying desperately to lift it. Cauldron's empty, unfortunately. Regis needs some brew. Afraid he won't get that. No choice but to hide and wait for the saliva glands and their bearer. Need a spot that'll let me observe the cauldron. White's obsessed. A real collector. Thoroughbred.
Not gonna hurt you. Wanna help? I've seen the words of the curse on the walls. Think I know how to lift it. Tried to bring folk here, convince them to sit at the table with you, right? Well, I'm gonna be your guest now. Your willing guest. Just need a bit for Regis. And now we'll tend to you.
This isn't right. I missed something? Listen, gonna stand up real slow. Gotta search the house again. Sit tight, I'll be right back. Calm down. Didn't work. Ate that vile stuff for nothing. Got the brew for Regis at least. Can't do anything for the white though. Cut it down. Slower. Think your friend's hand will make for a nice broth?
You've clearly honed your sense of humor. But we are not cannibal.
What did you do with the rest?
I cremated it, as our codex commands.
Pretty helpful.
I try not to overdo it. But they can be so useful.
As
managed fine alone, but thanks for the thought. Gonna need much longer.
That, I fear, might prove troublesome. You see, to use the concoction to
Shouldn't be a problem. I happen to know a higher vampire who should be willing to...
It's not that simple, I'm afraid.
Not sure I understand what
The blood must be in an agitated state. As I'm certain you know, higher vampires can... To make a long story short, I shall need to induce in myself a state of strong...
All right.
We shall visit Tesha Mudna, an ancient vampire estate. There we will find cages. Beasts you will then kill. The bloodletting should prove...
Tesha Mudna.
It is a place of torment. A torture chamber. Long ago, shortly after we'd arrived in this world, this brought trouble on the entire species. Common folk wearied quickly of living in constant...
So what?
But they were bothersome. Forgive the comparison, but when did you last enjoy mosquitoes buzzing around your head? A torture chamber was thus outfitted in the dungeons of Tesha Mudna. Kagmar was captured and locked in the cage. Sat there over 2 centuries, driven to fury.
See no reason.
In a moment.
What was that?
Blood. Oh, the last favor the Raven did me. I've also taken some Sangurium.
You crazy? You're a recovering addict.
Your outrage warms my heart, Geralt. As things stand...
And you're starting to scare me.
We have arrived.
You lead. Scurvers must be getting close to their feeding ground.
Beyond this wall lies...
An ancient vampire dungeon.
I feel honored. A man with such a...
How the hell?
It's an ancient form of protection against unwanted guests. The mechanism which releases the latch reacts only to a higher vampire's blood.
Tricky mechanisms, a vampire hideout, fortified, secured. Must have been important to your species once, Toussaint.
It shall always be so. During the conjunction, the gate from our world into this one opened upon... This was the first place we saw.
This place. There's evil here. Death hangs in the air.
Yes. Great many beings have breathed their last here.
Ah, disgraceful. Excruciating, this particular page from my history.
Charming place. But what are all those cages for? Mentioned one vampire being kept here.
Yes, well, you see, humanitarians is something my ancestors were not. Thus, they also kept humans here. Humans whose blood they slowly let.
They treated them like livestock.
I'd like to be able to turn back time. Deny it, but...
Don't take it so hard.
Well, that was awkward. Fine. I prepared the bait. Please be so kind and... place the bait at the tunnel entrances. Monsters will catch its scent more quickly.
When I think how these tunnels got here, sent shivers.
It was the natural order of things. The place reeked of death and it attracted necrophages.
Done. One left. Think this'll work?
I certainly hope so. The meat stench is so thick, I wager it carries clear to Novigrad.
Bait set. What now? Maybe we need a safe word. You know, something you'll say when you can't take it anymore.
And what would you do once I uttered it?
Don't know. Calm it down. Somehow.
Please.
Jesus, smell the blood. Good, because I can hear more coming. Hold on, I'll let you out. Need to hang on a little longer. Blood'll dry in a few hours. Scent won't bother me anymore. Get you out of here.
The concoction.
You can't finish it in this state. Tell me how. I'll help you. Any better?
Far from ideal. And some time must pass before I fully recover. But yes, a bit better, thank you.
Resonance.
Are you certain you followed the formula? This is important, Geralt. The slight...
Relax. Got some
Very well.
Excuse me. I shall only take a moment. You jumped the queue, sir. But Count, sir, you must understand. I've a meeting. The Count... Sir, you were next. Please, take a seat. This gentleman was here first. Step down or you shall regret it.
Ah, fails to realize he was your friend, Count.
It was then I ordered him to give up his seat and step off the stand. If only you'd seen his face. We got him good, didn't we, Detlef? And then Mother insisted we buy the mill. Curious, eh? But at least I've a yarn to spin for friends and associates.
Forgive me.
What?
Awake at last. You ride like a squirrel caught in a snare. I'd begun to fear they were death throes. What did you see?
Seems Detlef had made friends with him. Still killed him. Chopped up his corpse. And he was overcome with fury. Remorse. Cut off the hand that had committed the murder.
Interesting. And then...
There was something. Showed up twice in the vision. A bootblack stand.
Peculiar. Perhaps we should have a chat with the lad.
It's our only lead.
I shall join you later if it's no trouble.
That's fair.
Best cure for the beast. A witcher.
Long live Duchessa Anna Henrietta.
Slow now. Whoa.
Vive la fête!
I stock the larder of the Duchessa herself. Welcome, please.
Show me. So long. Run, Roach. Hey there. Move it!
Oh!
Who's everywhere?
Sick of it.
Ooh!
We'll have order at last! Long live Radovid! Hail the Mage Hunters!
Looking for...
Slow now. Open up.
What are you offering? See you.
Move it!
Heard the legends of the White Wolf?
That twisty twitter, Henrietta. Fate kicker!
Bootblocks don't usually work nights. Need to come back during the day.
So how would you explain it? Whether it pours for a week or the sun bakes our pates, we've always mud up to our ankles here.
You can't blame me for Beauclair's fickle weather.
Fickle weather? I've seen you. You empty your chamber pot in front of our shop each morn, so folks will dirty their boots, go to you to get them cleaned.
A far-fetched conspiracy theory, sirs.
I'll conspire to welt your bum with my belt. Come here.
Leave him alone.
Just who the spit are you?
A witcher, and I'd advise you to go back where you came from.
I thought witches defend men from monsters, not cheats from justice.
Need to talk to the boy.
You can chat to him all you like. After...
Not gonna happen.
Won't it? Well...
We'll break your legs, vagrant! Teach you to help scofflaws and cheats! Fast move.
What's the meaning of this? The brawl? Who started it?
I'm investigating the beast on the Duchess's...
Ah, yes.
Nothing really?
Uh-huh. I see. You'll come with us. Some time in us. Come on.
think you're very good with your fists, sir.
Listen, I'm interested in...
Oh, wait!
But my boots are clean.
In this city, no boots are clean unless they just come... So then, who was it you wanted to ask about?
One of your patrons. Tall, elegant...
An arrival?
How much?
Let's say...
What? Gotta be kidding.
expand my venture. I'm sure...
Got it.
I should think so.
No way. Not about to contribute to your shady venture. You'll tell me what you know, for free.
Yes, sir. Of course, I know the fellow you seek, though I don't know his name. A steady...
Know where I might find him?
No, but you could...
Don't have the time for that. Sure you don't...
When I clean boots, sir, I do not look up to see where folk...
It seems you're having a rough go of it.
Oh, you're here. Feeling better?
I am, thank you. The local necropolis. The air does... Young man, you see this vial? One drop added to your boot polish will help you. With it, you will serve 3 times as many patrons at a fraction of the effort. And piles...
but you won't...
In point of fact, he's a...
I leave his boots at the door of a house near the port. The door is...
Worth checking.
Would you let me scrape the dirt off your kickers before...
Thank you.
Handled that kid pretty well.
Finding the... We've no time to lose. It's not far from what the lad said.
Sure hope we don't scare him off.
The way to get through the streets while everyone's sleeps.
Hospital! Evalus!
Red door. One the boot black mentioned. Won't budge. Gotta break it.
You might just as well stand out in the street, pound on a drum and hold.
Let's hear your idea.
Give me a moment.
Nice. Never considered becoming a burg?
I considered it briefly, but ultimately concluded. Come.
He here? Let's look around. Old toy. No use to anyone. Shame. Must have brought someone joy sometime.
I find these puppets rather disturbing.
Where have you gone? Geralt! We've not finished yet! Ah! I expect you to return!
Somebody fixed this recently. No dust mark. Somebody moved this here recently.
It's rather disturbing.
Attic. Let's go. So this is his nest. Need to look around. Detlof van der Eretane, you do not know us, but we know you to be a vampire. We know also of your weakness for the wench they call Rat. Now you know this. We shall chain her down and let rats feed on her. We shall flay the skin from her flesh. You must complete the killing in 3 days. Fail, and the next letter you receive will...
There you have it. Proof positive.
Who's Renawed?
His one-time lover. Because she accepted him. With her aid and care, he found...
Ever meet her?
Never had the pleasure, alas. She deserted him the time before.
Take it you have...
I know humans better than he does. Their capacity to be distant. I'll save you the trouble of asking. No, I don't know why she left. I can, however, hazard a guess that Detlef grew angry one day, showed another, more...
Detlef have trouble letting go.
Is that so hard to believe? Do you know, not only was she his beloved...
Even if Renawed...
Hard to argue with that. And...
He's prepared to...
As would you be for Yennefer. He kills for...
Yeah, I get it now. He's up.
Exactly.
Right, so someone's black... Tools were used recently. Detlef unwind by fixing toys between murders.
Really now, Geralt, must you?
Nice tune.
Indeed. I'm not certain why, but it reminds me of home. A true home from before the conjunction of spheres.
Woman's likeness. Bit smudged. That Renawed?
I don't know. As I said, I never met her.
Reminds me of someone.
Who?
Not sure. Can't help feeling I've seen that face before, though. Nice little trinket. Sometimes I think I might end up like one of these toys. Somebody fixed this recently.
I find these puppets rather disturbing.
No dust mark. Somebody moved this here recently. Look, slips of paper, name...
Detlef's victims, one and all. But that
must have come from whoever... All of it written using the... See the color? Ink was dyed with cinnabarite. Where...
Nazaire. But I fear it means very little.
Fair enough. Still...
Look, this slip is...
With wine. Not much to go on.
Perhaps.
Let's sum up what seems Detlef's being blackmailed.
All noted down using one and the same Nazaire ink, and not in it.
Not much.
But enough to ascertain Detlef's innocence.
Actually, it is.
So it would seem. But this illuminates a path of action for us. We must
That's one idea. Could be worth a shot. But what about Detlef? He gonna go on killing?
He will not. I shall convince him to stay his hand. Assure him you're a friend seeking to help.
Think he'll listen?
He will.
Ought to wait with you.
No, he'll sense you from a mile off. Simply fail to appear. I'd better stay alone.
Fine. Need to...
So be it. We'll await you here.
No one gives a hoot.
Falling on an empty stomach. Oh, dreadful. Crawling on an empty stomach. Oh, dreadful.
Now bring us some thick life in both worlds. Quite dear.
Here in Beauclair, all's right and fair.
Here's a copper.
So, what's it gonna be?
Slithering snake by the leg.
Night, bluff, and wine counsel no half-hearted measures. Wine, sunlight captured carnivore. Banquets and wine are rather suited for pleasant.
Whoa there, Roach.
All work and no play, right, Witcher? The deceased will be buried with us.
Geralt of Rivia.
I was not mistaken. You are...
Step aside.
At last, Witcher. We've been...
Case is more serious than...
We sent you after a...
Situation's not quite that...
Ha! Is this a problem?
Garlic's useless against vampires. Sun
And Buckthorn? When I...
Silver sword's your best option for keeping them at bay. But a...
Excuses. Ha! Your Grace, I...
Whoa, this...
Yet when a Witcher fails, my guardsmen must step in.
40, 50...
You have not seen...
Can they fight fog?
How?
Creatures like this one. Higher vampires, we call them. Some transform into giant bats.
Yet all are
dead wrong. Thinking of lesser...
Monsters driven by
Try to talk to him.
I cannot believe this. Her Grace summons...
Know what I'm doing. His lover was kidnapped. He's being...
Blackmailed?
Higher vampires? They're like us. Motivated by emotions, not instinct. Not only are they intelligent... This one fell in love with a woman. A human.
You do not, I trust, suggest we let Milton's killer...
I'll find the blackmailer, free the vampire's lover.
You were to destroy...
No one else should die. That's most important. So...
I'd...
Got one lead. A few scraps of paper. One of them stained. A drop of wine looks like...
You've no idea how wrong you are, my dear. Send for the ducal sommelier. Hop, hop! In Tucson, wine is sacred. Here there is no such thing as a drop of wine, or...
Your Grace wished...
Witcher? Benoit, can you determine?
Yes, yes. It's simple.
That's impossible. Perhaps some Sonreal was stolen.
Wait, you're...
I hope you do not suppose we will sit on our duke.
Your Grace, what you propose?
It pleases me to see you, We shall go.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Come on, Rogue. This vampire. Have you ever faced its sort before?
I have.
How did it end? Did you kill it?
Didn't have to fight him. Hadn't killed anyone.
Have you ever heard of anyone defeating such a vampire?
Know of a man who defeated one, sure, but he didn't manage to kill it. Ultimately, only another vampire can kill a vampire.
I do what they paid me to do. That's it.
Hunters have attacked the wagon! We must help!
Stay back, Your Grace! We shall see to this!
Giddy up!
Help! Save us! Back, you beast! Begone! Help! Save us! Begone! Help! Save us! Back, you beast! Begone! Help! Save...
Done. Time to move on.
If not for you, we'd have been done for.
Thank you. You saved our lives.
Hooray!
Let's go!
Tell me more about this vineyard. Castel Ravello.
It's the best in Oltusan. An old master of the winemaking trade runs it. Fabrizio.
He trustworthy?
He's held his post for years. There's never been a problem. Till now. I wish to know your thoughts, Geralt. The Sonreal stain, how did it wind up on the paper? Is someone from the vineyard blackmailing the vampire?
Could be a servant. Could be the steward. Could be the wine was just stolen from the estate.
We shall know when we arrive. It's not far now.
Guess he's a champion.
Slow now. Whoa.
Captain de la Tour, we did not expect any visit. Doubtless you've heard of the Beast of... Especially since the rogue last attacked in the palace gardens. I trust.
Kind of you to ask, Master Fabrizio. I am well.
Your Grace? We were not warned.
That won't be necessary.
Naturally.
Came to see you.
In this land, it is seen as polite to
This is Geralt of Rivia.
Which
is to say,
Of...
Did you hear that, Witcher?
Want to talk about San Real?
I am at your service.
The San Real.
One might say, oh...
Not like you make the wine all alone.
I see you've little notion how wine is made. The workers assist me only to the... Workers, again, assist me during barreling, but the wine lies in the...
Who hauls the barrel?
We've our own garrison. Guards who...
We'll not get anywhere asking questions,
Your Grace?
Master Fabricio, we have proofs. Either you lie to our face, or you...
But...
Silence! And listen. Remind me. I shall find it. Give me...
Of course.
Come, witch.
We shall wait here, Master Fabricio.